Welcome back. Welcome to the wonderful world of methods. Methods are one of the most important building blocks in programming. In this specific step, we will create a very simple method to print hello world twice. Now, you would want to print hello world twice. How would you do that? So it's very simple, right? So print hello world and execute the same thing again. It's printed twice, right? So I would want to have a method which prints the hello world twice. How do I create it? That's basically what we would look at in this specific step. Whenever we talk about methods, we would need to give a name to the method, right? So we are already using an inbuilt method in here. It's print. So print is the name of this method. Similar to that, we would need to give a name to our method. Let's say the name we would want to give is print hello world twice. So let's say that's the name that we would want to give to our specific method. The syntax to create a method in Python is very, very simple. So to the name of the method, just add in parenthesis, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and at the start, just put something called def. So we are defining a method with the name print hello world twice, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, followed by a colon. This is similar to the colon which we used when we use the for loop. One of the most important things in Python is we would use space as the indentation. So I'm leaving 4 spaces because that's the standard we said we will follow. Even if you leave 1 space, it's sufficient, but we would use 4 spaces as the standard. So I'm leaving 4 spaces in here. And now we are defining what to do in this specific method. What do we want to do? We want to do print hello world. And what do we want to do? We want to do it twice. So I'll again leave 4 spaces and say print hello world and close the method and press enter again. What we have done here is defining a method. We are saying this print hello world twice method, this is the code inside. So these 2 lines are the code inside this specific method. Print hello world twice is the name of the method. Print hello world, these 2 statements which are present in here are the body of this specific method. Now, I would want to call this method. So I'd want to execute the print hello world twice method. How do I do that? Is it sufficient if I say print hello world twice? Oops, it says function. So it says there's a function defined with that specific name. But what we want to do is we would want to execute. We would want to see hello worlds printed. How do we execute a function? How do we execute a method? Very simple. Add parenthesis and enter. Now we are able to execute the method. So what we have done here is we have defined a method called print hello world twice. From now on, whenever I would want to print hello world twice, all that I need to do is call this method print hello world twice, and it would print the method in here. Now, I would leave you with 2 exercises based on whatever we have learned. Number 1, write a method called say hello world thrice. It should print hello world thrice to the output and also invoke it, execute it. That's exercise number 1. The exercise number 2 is to write and execute a method that prints 4 statements. I have created my first variable, I've created my first loop, I've created my first method. I'm excited to learn Python. So you need to print these 4 statements on 4 consecutive lines. So that's the exercise. Write these methods and I'll see you in the next step.